guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we have another interesting story for you guys, and this one is called Rocky's Money. That's what she signed the letter. So,
dear TMI, I am about to be 40 this year and I'm still not married. I really feel pressure because my biological clock is ticking, and I'm not saying I've never met anyone that I felt I could love and spend my life with, because I have many times. But the problem is my sister and my mom. All the suitors that I've had in the past either make the same as me or less, which is a complete no-no for them. They insist that I marry a provider, someone who makes at least twice my earnings. This is extremely difficult because of the type of job I have. To me, the money isn't important as long as he loves and respects me, but they don't see that. They insist financial superiority on his part, and they have turned away so many guys just because of this. I'm completely frustrated and tired of them. In fact, I have been secretly dating someone for the past year. He treats me well, but he earns far less than he treats me well, but he earns far less than any other man I've been interested in.
Look at that.
But I really feel he's my soulmate. I am thinking of lying to my family and telling them that he's a high earner, dressing him real nice in expensive stuff when he comes over, etc. Just so that they'll give him a chance and truly get to know him for who he is. The person that I know and love. Would that be going too far?
How far is too far? Ooh. But you see, right off rip, you see the family is pushing her into a position to be deceptive and lie and all of that.
Yeah, I know. At least where I'm from, I know that there are people who emphasize on, especially for the girls, that if they're gonna be with somebody, it has to be somebody that's financially stable, that has money, that works, that has a job. And not so much their own house and their own things, but more financially very stable.
I think that's something that kind of carries throughout, like all different cultures and societies and stuff like that. Like most, especially more ethnic.
Because I don't think
societies.
these like the Amerindians and so, they don't require just.
You need to have a hut.
No, you need to be able to hunt. Because if you can hunt,
but then it still goes back to the same
you
premise,
have to have
right?
something.
Because a hunter is a provider.
Yeah.
Just that in their society, money doesn't matter because there's no shops.
No need for money.
No need for money.
So this is a good point also. And I mean, we have a daughter too, and we wouldn't want somebody to just come in empty-handed and go away with your daughter.
True.
But I think sometimes we need to be careful in this case that the standards are being pulled too high.
Yeah. And then the thing is, she said because of the type of job she has, so obviously whatever job she has, she makes a lot of money.
She makes a lot of money.
So to find a person that matches that, not even matches, someone that's above that by twice,
will be very hard.
Like it's extremely hard.
Because love, you can measure love by how much money you make. Because say for example, you find somebody who's a lawyer or a doctor who makes, or a business owner who makes more than her, but then doesn't love her or doesn't treat her the same way this one treats her. So
yeah, that's the thing.
It's more about with who she feels comfortable and how. And she wants to lie to her family. But just because she thinks that they will reject this one.
Yeah, because to that point, look at it. Guys, isn't it ironic? Like, she had many suitors before, like guys that she was interested in that made the same as her, and they turned them away. Now she's with a guy who makes far less than any of the other guys that she brought home. So
so
they push so hard.
I don't think she should lie because she's asking if she went too far. She should never lie about how much he makes. She doesn't have to say how much he makes.
But the mom and sister look like
that's not their business. I think you need to woman up. I think you need to be an adult and just draw a line and tell them that that's not their business.
Yeah, because you are 40.
Yeah, it's not their business to know how much that man is making, and if they want to know, let them ask him himself. And the other thing is, so draw a line they need to respect you and respect your
Those
space and your personal life,
boundaries,
and that's it, but never lie about it, especially if they don't even ask. Don't rush and go say how much he makes or that he makes more. And second of all, why would you want to have him dress up and pretending? Because I know a lot of people who make a lot of money and you can't tell by the way they dress, so that is not
Yeah, that's not
a measure to show
of it, yeah.
how much you make
And that
or
makes
how
it
less.
kind of sound like the mom and the sister are pretty materialistic. Like if appearances is what can.
Well, I wouldn't
get
say
over
that
on
from the get-go because we don't know them. We can draw the conclusion like that. But what I would say, I think they are so concerned about her
security, long-term
and
security.
financial stability, that I think that that's one of their priorities. You know, but I think I won't think they're materialistic. If they had said, you need to have a man that will not just only take care of you but will drop money for us, that I would say they are materialistic. But yeah, we can't judge like that. But the thing is, so that's it. She should just make
Yeah, just be honest and kind of confront the situation, because from what it sounds like, this has been a cycle that's been going on for a really long time. It comes to a point where you need to stand your ground and go for what you want, because at the end of the day, she's the only one that's going to be living with the person, sleeping with that person.
She's 40
building with
already.
that
We don't know if she wants children.
She does. She said her biological clock is ticking.
Yeah, so that means she wants children. And then how long are you gonna wait?
Unless
you adopt. So I don't know.
But the thing is, if she keeps waiting to satisfy her mom and sister, first of all, does the mama have a man?
I don't
Does
know.
the sister have a man?
And this thing is very sad, because I know a lot of people out there, they have sacrificed a lot from their own lives, to satisfy or make family members happy, especially parents. And I think parents should really reevaluate themselves and not abuse the position they have
that type of influence
to make their children. Because if you really
children.
love your child and you care about the child, yes, money, yes, you want somebody that's good, but there's another way of life, a way of looking at this. Some people meet people that have nothing,
broke,
and suddenly, like, as they work together towards a goal, or they support one another, suddenly this person that had nothing is one of the biggest business owner, has a lot of money, and there's
we
lots
have
of examples
of that even with people that we know personally.
Yeah, there's a lot of examples of that. So
that's one thing I always say to women, especially: don't knock a man because of the position or level that you met him. It should always be based on how he treats you, his personality, how he takes care of you, and his work ethic is important. Not what he has at the moment, like what type of drive he has, because that can determine where he'll end up.
Because as long as he works and he loves to work and he wants to take responsibility to take care of you, then I think that's a good foundation.
Exactly.
Because that will tell you it's not a lazy man. But people can change.
Yeah.
A hardworking looking guy can change into a lazy one, and a lazy one can change. So, life is unpredictable.
Yeah,
so,
that is true. That's why you need to get to know people. Don't base your decisions just on outer appearances
the
of
present.
things. Yeah, just delve deep, and try to gauge, their inner person. Yeah. So what else did she say?
So.
She just.
Yeah, I think we covered almost. You really think it's his soulmate, and if it's your soulmate, just speak the truth, because you don't want to start it with a lie. If your family finds out it's a lie,
too.
then they might distrust everything else. I think that you're
exactly. And the thing is, what happens most times with families, they won't shun her. They will shun him. He is the one who made her lie. They'll take it out on him.
Because,
and then it could affect your relationship with him as well, because he might feel like he's not good enough for you. You're trying to
cover stuff up and make.
Yeah.
So
you got to be careful with that as well. So our advice, Miss Rocky's Money, is basically
set boundaries.
Yeah, set boundaries. When it comes to your family and stuff, you need to be honest. You're a grown woman, okay?
Unless they support you.
No, but she said with her job, she probably supports them.
Maybe they cook for her.
Please, listen, we got you can get food anywhere.
Maybe she doesn't know how to cook, so if she doesn't bow down to their
whatever
superior
she's gonna
knowledge.
starve. Listen, McDonald's will never let her starve.
That's unhealthy food, though.
No, but I mean, you don't have to starve, right? Depend on their food.
Yeah.
And you
or find somebody else.
You have money, right? So you can enroll yourself in some cooking classes if that's the issue. Anyway, you need to be honest with them and upfront set your boundaries. Let them know that, listen, this time is the last time. This is the person I really love. He's my soulmate. I want him. And you can even tell them plain and straight, like, listen, this is what he does, but the way he treats me outweighs all of that. And if they really love you and respect you, they should understand that and at least give him an opportunity to come in and show them who he really is, you know?
I think that's it. So we wish you good luck. And guys, let us know what you would have done if it were you in a relationship with somebody like that.
Leave a comment down below. If your mom or your sister, any family member was nitpicking and sticking their noses into your relationships, how would you have responded to this situation? If you have anything to say to Rocky, you can go ahead and leave that down in the comment bar as well. So that's all we have for you guys today. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up button, smash that subscribe button, girl, and of course hit the notification bell so you'll never miss one of our uploads. And don't forget,
he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Alright guys, that's it for this video. Bye-bye.
Bye.